Da-da-da. What's up, my amazing cucumbers? It's your girl for Better More ASMR here. Been a while, hasn't it? Anyways, I hope you all enjoying the audio. If you'd like to, you can support me down below. We're doing our tier system again, so feel free to support. I am a little sick, so that's what kind of makes these audios a little better, but I hope you all enjoy, and if you can support, feel free to do so. We're trying to save for our America trip, so have a good one. Da-da-da. Hello. Good morning. Trust me, moving around like that's just gonna make it more horrible for you. Please, stay still. Well, there is no need to try and escape me, darling. You're perfectly safe here. I'm not going to hurt you at all. My sickness is cleared up a little, yes. It's gonna take a long way though for me to go. That's why I am taking your blood. And blood bags, of course. Well, not all of it will be this. Just about 2 pints of your blood will satisfy enough for the trip. We have a few places we actually have to attend. Few balls. I'm sorry. It's just a part of my sickness. It doesn't just disappear like that, sadly. It clears up a lot for a certain amount of time, but it comes back. And I'm very new to this type of blood, so it'll take my body a little while to adjust, sadly. Oh, there's no need to worry. I changed your clothing when you were out. Well, you had blood and dirt all over the other one. Seeing as where we found you wasn't exactly the best place, was it? Why were you afraid running away from someone then? I know you were running. I'm not delusional. I can tell fear from humans. I've been watching you long enough now to know that. Your blood is incredible. It just goes down so smoothly. You've aged well. It just makes me very happy to know that this is it. A way of healing for me. I never thought I'd ever get the opportunity to heal. But I am. I mean, I'm over 4,000 years old. It's strange, but it's just me. There's not much I can do about it. We're very strange creatures. May I see your arm? I prefer to have a taste more closer to the bloodstream. Yeah, I mean, it's not really like I give you a choice. But making you feel like you have a choice makes you feel a little bit more comfortable, safe. So I'll allow you to have that, but I'm insatiable. This hunger rips me apart. I'm not going to kill you. I never planned on that. You'll pass out again eventually, but after the 3 to 2 pints are taken, only 2, you'll be back into your good old self again. And you'll go for your training. Your training's very important, but I won't force you to do anything you don't want to do. But to stay here in protection, the only thing we ask is that you do this. Not just for me, but for the people. I know you might be afraid, but there's lots to love here. Where are you? You're in the West Wing. You're in my room, darling. I slept beside you all night. Don't get that type of gross ideology in your head. First off, we are vampires, so it doesn't technically work that way normally, the way humans would think. I thought of her like a daughter because I took care of her. It doesn't mean that she was actually my daughter. And I also don't see you that way either, so you don't have to worry if it's a incestuous moment, darling. You're not a true-blooded vampire. I am. We come from a line of true bloods. Your mother was a half-breed. She was born from a true blood and a human. Hence how you were created. It's a bit complicated. But you do have vampire genes inside of you. Huh. Well, as the 21st century would put it. Oh, I found this little phone in your back pocket when you got here. Well, we wanted you, right? So we had to make sure most of your things were disposed of. I had to make sure they didn't come looking for you. I would have put the whole colony at risk. I'm not dumb enough to do that. Do you take me for some petty little human? Sometimes I'm starting to think that you don't even realise what I am. Or that it hasn't fully clicked in your head yet. Eventually it will. But this phone, you won't be getting it back. Jessica will dispose of it later. She's the maid. She's our also extremely tech savvy handler in here. Only because we're in the 21st century doesn't mean that we haven't adapted to the way this world works. Most things we understand. We learn just like you did, but only we were there from the beginning. Don't worry. It just gets a little bit worse over time. Eventually, I'll break out of it and I'll be fine. Tell me, is the reason you ask or insinuate the incestuous thing, or even that I may have feelings for you, is there a possibility it's because you find me attractive? Tell me the truth. So you are intrigued. Take it you were worried about that then. No, we're not blood related in any way. There is 4 families of the true blood vampires. The one your mother came from is a very vicious one that I almost wiped out. She was the only one, well, the third only one left. No one knows what happened to her brother. And the other one's a mystery. We don't know what gender they are, who they are. We know nothing about them. You come from that bloodline in general. I come from a completely different bloodline, so it is perfectly fine. It's complicated. I took your mother under my wing, years upon years back. She was orphaned, scared and alone. I couldn't leave her out there. I've already said most of this to you anyways, so... A repetition of words, darling, is not what I want to do here. Do you understand me? Good. I know I sound a little bit better today, 'cause it's kicking in. It's a bit like a drug. Gets even more incredible as time goes on. I have to take it easy, though. If I push myself too much, I'll end up collapsing again. I really don't want that. Now, I want your arm. Look at me. You will obey. You will simply obey. Give me your arm. Good boy. Your blood is slightly toxic. Only if your mother was still around. Your blood is amazing now. It is scratching a lot of that place I thought I would never be able to get to. Well, of course. Thank you for being my little pet. It takes time, I understand that. I have people working 24/7 around the clock to make sure that your blood isn't as toxic as we think it would have been. I have my ways. Now, do you promise you'll be a good little pet for me? Good. There isn't much left to do. Jessica will bring up your meal tonight. If there's anything you require specifically, you can let her know. If not, then it'll be whatever the chef makes. Sorry, excuse me. I'll have to leave now. I have a few things to attend in meetings, but if you need me, don't hesitate to ring that bell. I'll be downstairs. I'm sorry. You never think that as a vampire you can get this sick. I feel human again almost. It's strange, but it's toxic. Anyways, I shall leave. I have to go and attend some meetings and pull myself together. Well, of course. If you can waggle your way out of their restraints, feel free to come downstairs. Good night, darling. I'll see you soon if you decide to come down.